Good morning, candidates. Finance Minister says twin balance sheet advantage. India has a twin balance sheet advantage that is benefiting the economy, having rebounded from a twin balance sheet problem in 2014, said Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. India has a twin balance sheet advantage that is benefiting the economy, having rebounded from twin balance sheet problem in 2014, said Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. On assuming power, then the government realized banks were going through a crisis, she said at an event on Saturday, that is Punjab and Sindh Bank. The government's 4R strategy helped them turn around. As a result of various initiatives of the government, I am glad to say the problems of twin balance sheets have gone away. Recalling the Reserve Bank of India's biannual Financial Stability Report released on June 28 said that India now enjoys a twin balance sheet advantage. The twin balance sheet problem refers to heavily indebted corporates dragging down banks into non-performing assets and losses. The 4R strategy is recognition, a recapitalization, a resolution, and a reform. Repeat, the 4R strategy, a recognition, a recapitalization, a resolution, and a reform. It called on banks to value assets close to their true value as possible. Recognition, they were strengthened through equity infusion, recapitalization, their NPAs were sold or rehabilitated, a resolution, and the sector went through reforms to avoid a repetition. Public sector banks reported cumulative 1.04 lakh crore net profit in financial year 23, tripling from 36,270 crore in the financial year 14. Gross non-performing assets ratio of scheduled commercial banks dropped to 3.96% at the end of financial year 23 from 6.04 a year earlier. Rating agency CRISIL projects this to drop to decadal low of 3.8% by the end of financial year 24. We find all the banks are doing well. Together with the 4Rs, Government of India came up with other things equally helped the banks. At the inauguration of the corporate office of Punjab and Sindh Bank, Mrs. Sitharaman recalled the insolvency and bankruptcy code that has helped in recovery of non-performing assets. There is an improvement in all critical parameters such as return on assets, net interest margin, and provisioning coverage ratio. She added, recognizing the concerned efforts of banks. The problem of twin balance sheet has gone away, she said. Like the Reserve Bank observed, it is a twin balance sheet advantage that the Indian economy is benefiting from. Mrs. Sitharaman urged banks to build on their strengths and not sit back and revel in success. The bank should also ensure prudent liquidity management, continue to focus on robust asset liability risk management. In its latest financial stability report, Reserve Bank noted that the Indian financial system, led by a sound banking system, remains stable and supportive of the productive needs of the economy. Aided by robust earnings, adequate capital, liquidity buffers, and improving asset quality, Indian banks are well positioned to sustain the upturn in the credit cycle that has been underway since early 2022. Despite stable rating outlook, some global banks collapsed. Indian banks are doing well because of professionalism in management, says Nirmala Sitharaman. Banks' net profit rose to 1.04 lakh crore in financial year 23 from 36,270 crore in financial year 14. GNPA fell to 3.96% in financial year 23 from 6.04% in financial year 22. Thank you.